Hello everybody, welcome back! Alright, so today we're starting the Blood and Wine expansion. So my understanding of this expansion is that the events in it occur like 2 years after the events of like the main quest line. So this is like a really good sequel story, and wow, this view is gorgeous. And I think it opens up to like a new map. I think that's what you guys were saying, so that's exciting too. Let's just like appreciate this view. This is gorgeous. Okay, let's go see where we're going. Okay, so envoys, wine boys. Okay, so let's see. It was a time when there seemed to be two girls. One was a celebrity, at least in certain circles, while the other remained a mercenary who did dirty work for coin. At any rate, both these girls happened on a contract of an unusual sort. Not least because it marked the start of a new adventure, and this adventure I will gladly relate. It began in a manner most ordinary, with a notice posted on a board in Valen. The Witcher read the notice and set out to see what else he could learn. Okay. Do I have this notice? Because I would like to read it. Okay. Would this be considered a quest book? I'm hoping it's like marked with like a DLC symbol. I know I like picked up this quite early on in the playthrough. Nope. Okay, it might be a contract. I don't think I have it. That's fine. That's fine. Anyways, we'll go to this location. This is beautiful. This is so pretty. Okay. Let me just move this right there. Move that up. Change that. Okay. Okay. How do we get out of here? I don't want to go in here. Oh, I guess we have to go up. Yeah, I think, yeah, we have to go through here to leave. You're fine. Do we have to cross the water, or is there a way to go around? Okay, let's just go to the Marauders Bridge. I'm going the right way to the bridge, right? I am. Okay, perfect.
Come on.
a little bit. Be like a Skyrim horse. There we are.
I saw you in Vizir.
Let's dance.
Long live Radovid!
Let's go!
Oh shit. There we go.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lonfort. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The tyranny of bandits the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Let me help with the bandits. Get rid of these bandits. Worse ones will come to replace them. We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present you. Let's offer to help.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Alright.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Oh, he was so scared. Aww.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent.
I like his purple
Set
feathers
your
on his
hearts.
helmet.
Do you not
His
see
peacock
that they are
feathers.
blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off before we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Take my advice. Listen to Palmerin.
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says,
Or what?
or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint, and they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood!
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Right, me numbers, to work!
Giving me no choice.
Ooh. What was that friggin' power? Am I doing that? Oh, maybe I did that. Oh, somebody just hit me with a friggin' arrow. Hold on, the guy with the arrow. The guy with the arrow we gotta take out. Alright.
Fucking bastard!
Get him! Come on! He's ours!
Pathetic. Shit.
Fine. Fuck. No! Fuck you! Oh! I turned the difficulty back up to Death March.
Right, me numbers, to work!
Ever find a witcher?
Fighting your guts out, eh? Ha!
Don't let him catch his breath!
Tear of the gods!
Oh! Okay, friggin' the guy with the bow. You can fuck off. This frickin' camera. But let me just hit these guys over here.
He's ours! Ah, Toussaint! For the Duchess!
Defend yourself, scoundrel! For Toussaint! For honor! Give
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Fuck you. Okay, these horses need to shut the fuck up. No, get off. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get off the horse. Get off the horse. Why did you get on? No, get off the horse. Get off the horse. What the fucking heck? Get off the fucking horse! Are you fucking kidding me? I was pushing B to fucking dodge and it was putting me on the fucking horse. I'm so pissed off. Fuck you. I have to fucking do this a third fucking time. Holy shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. Also, the horse needs to shut the fuck up or I will end it. I'm just kidding. That's so mean. I won't kill the horse. Ah, fuck me.
Pathetic.
Aww.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Let's dance.
Why'd you put your sword away? Get your fucking sword out. Get your sword out. Why did you put your sword away?
Damn it.
Milton the Pirate Bailey!
Oh,
Why
finally.
do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend.
Okay.
Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta says all that word for word.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
This beast, tell me more.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
So another demon? Beast wields black magic.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried trapping the monster?
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Let's talk about my payment. Did you say tourney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
I'll take the contract.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
This is so exciting. A few days later, the Duchy of Toussaint. This is pretty.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
What the hell is that? Holy shit. Hey, he's brave, I'll give him that. Oh boy. Goliath.
For my lady! You, watch out! I swore
Oh.
I'd kill a monster!
Okay, that's fine.
All for one and one for all!
Oh, that works. Hit him. Oh, I fucking tried to dodge and I didn't hit the button in time. Okay, so freezing it works. Okay. That's good to know. But I have to be ready to dodge.
For my lady! Guillaume, watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one and one for all! Guillaume, watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one and one for all! Honor, pride, and country! It's not Milton the Pirate Pirates!
Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster!
All for one and one for all!
Watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster!
All for one and one for all!
Ah, sorry. Fucking this camera angle is so annoying. Holy shit.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Thank you. How'd the giant wind up here?
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
Glad to take the trophy. You did well against the giant.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse.
Gotta cut my beard,
it washed
it
up
just
in the
grew.
meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Okay. We must find a barber to shave my beard. Okay. Follow Milton to the place where the body was found. Alright, let's just read quickly. Quests. Alright. The Beast of Toussaint. No sooner had Geralt arrived in Toussaint than he got his first taste of the local color. As he was clip-clopping along the high road, chit-chatting with Milton and Palmerin, a most unusual sight unfolded before his eyes. Here was a knight with all the expected accoutrements charging headlong at a windmill. The situation became clear a moment later when a giant strode from behind the windmill and charged right back at the knight. Before anyone could say only for Toussaint, the Witcher and all three knights were swinging away at the brute amidst the freshly crumpled ruins of the mill and a herd of panic-stricken sheep. At long last the giant lay defeated, and the man who had vanquished it could make their introductions, then engage in the kind of conversation that oft happens over a fresh monster corpse. The young giant slayer gave the three arrivals fresh tidings. The beast had struck again. The body of its most recent victim now lay on a riverbank nearby. Geralt decided he needed to see it and explore the crime scene, while Milton thought it both wise and courteous to accompany the Witcher. Okay, let's go.
Go, go. Brave kid, Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Mutations and Grand Master Witcher gear. Ooh. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. I am sold. As long as I look, like, cool. As long as it's black or, like, a dark color. I guess we'll find out.
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Hey-ya!
And what do you get for all that work? A cook in
This is really pretty. It feels almost over too
Can't
saturated,
get
the color,
used to the
though.
way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Okay, just wait. There's like a potion I can drink that makes it so drowners don't attack me. I would like to consume this. I don't know which one it is. Just give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't remember what it's called. Oops. Oh, this one.
Got guests.
I will fail
Careful.
you all, or my name is not Milton de Peyrac.
Okay, not drowners.
Perish, honest boots!
Yeah, at least they don't do much like damage.
I will fail you all, or my name is not Milton de Peyrac.
Jeez.
Perish, honest boots!
Oh, I don't have any more of those? So we're gonna have to meditate.
I will fail you all!
Damn it.
My name is not Milton de Peyrac.
What? What just happened? Why did I die? There we are, and I will have everything back.
Such good fortune you found us.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Okay, we're just gonna save the game in case I die again. Guess that's what happens when I go back to Death March difficulty.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank. For the glory
Got
of
guests.
the Drake,
Careful.
I
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
What did I get?
Kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory. Clearly.
DLC.
Need to comb the bank. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Yeah, we already heard this one. Okay, stand up, girl.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Someone's watching us.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Found a monogrammed handkerchief.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be.
Delacroix.
Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Oh, we're not taking our horses? Okay.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Best cure for the beast.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
I will buy all of the inventory.
With no lads to brave enough. Of course we have. Bravery's not enough against the beast.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day. But when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Let's not be a dick. I'm Geralt.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
The sky was red. Then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy, well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Victim's body, where'd they take it?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left.
My
Didn't
controller
see her
vibrated.
before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance.
Vicofaro.
How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Folk are saying the beast is divine punishment? Oh, fuck, wrong
Thanks
one.
for
No!
the hospitality.
No!
Time I examined the
I
corpse.
clicked on the wrong one.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way
Oh,
from here.
I was
near
so
the tourney
curious.
grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not
Uh,
coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace
Whatever.
bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Oh, I really wanted to hear about the how people think the beasts are being sent as divine punishment. Oh, I'm so sad I clicked on the wrong thing.
Well composed, Pate, I must admit.
Fare thee unwell.
What's in the works today? Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could
makes me
replace them with
sad.
something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
We'll play Gwent in a second.
Show me what you got in stock.
Ooh, look at all these Gwent cards. Oops. I did not mean to sell that. Can I buy it back? There. Can I sell some of these? Okay, we can sell some of this stuff just to try and make some money. Let's see. What do I have a lot of? Let's just sell like that. 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 We'll sell like some of that. Okay, and then can't sell any of that. Can't sell any of that. Okay. Back. Gwent.
Not likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
What's in the
Bought
what
a ton of
today?
Gwent cards.
Swilling wine, rolling in the hay?
Add card. Let's get rid of like some of these random ones. That'll give like the other fun ones a chance to like pop out. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wow. Bring him. Okay. Start game. I think we are ready. Yeah, that was like nothing. He passed. Fuck, I don't want to use these two. We're gonna have to, okay, well we can just use 2 cards. Okay, now we can pass. Nice. fuck was that? No. This one. There we go. I've went on easy. Why is this so hard? It's okay. What is this? I don't know what that did. It's fine. There we go.
Thought I knew them all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain Count Monier. Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
Ooh, a Gwent tournament. So wait, where's the shopkeeper? I'm still not done. Innkeeper. Take. Innkeeper.
Greetings. What do you need?
Sorry for stealing your recipe. Heard any rumors?
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Okay.
Thanks. So long.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish hook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
The day or
Dark
the
secrets
the
takes
merchant,
you
the
from
one
a
so
fairy
giddy
tale
upon
that
to let
she
him go,
like Tucson.
drank himself stupid, fell in the lake, and drowned.
Will buy a permit in light of Minister Tremblay's incredibly daft order of barring entry to the prison grounds. Sorry, barring entry to the prison grounds. I'd like to let it be known that I'll gladly purchase an entry permit if someone's got one to sell. I'm not a member of any inmate's family, for it's my beau who's in prison and has been for half a year now, during which time we haven't been able to see each other as often as we need to. If you've ever had a beau, you know what I mean. Signed, Lauren Titos. Wanted, the White Wolf. I'm wanted? What is this? The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladil's temporary base camp in Tucson. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at camp under any pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladil was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Notice from Ducal Camerlingo. Calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offering. More detail available at the Ducal Camerlingo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Tucson. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caroberta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crusby, who departed this world without any heirs. Due to the unique nature of the Bellegarde estate and its important role in production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world, only subjects of the Duchy of Tucson shall be allowed to participate in the auction. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the services of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for their dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. All volunteers are asked to report to the field Office of Procurator General of Toussaint nearing Pelgrim's Bridge. That is to say, the place where the action shall be held. Okay, sorry, that was really boring to read. Crane Isle closed to unauthorized visitors. Following Captain de la Tour's recommendation, the prison upon Crane Isle and its vicinity are hereby declared a no-entry zone. Any trespassing upon this terrain or activities deemed distracting to the prison's guards are strictly prohibited. Only the families of inmates are allowed to visit, and even then, only upon presentation of a permit issued by the Ducal Chancellery. Contract for a Witcher/Witcher's caravan escort to a Witcher or Witchers. The Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legaffe at the merchants' camp in the forest of the north of Coronado Vineyard. Magram Poulin, Undersecretary of Threats and Risk Management, Beauclair Coopers Guild.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Yeah, we definitely need to make some coin. Okay, let's take a look here at the map. What are we working with? Blood and Wine quests. Places where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with the orange exclamation mark icon. Alright, so there's nothing yet. Oh. Well, it said orange. It's yellow. Quest available. This is where I need to go. Okay. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine his body in the cellar. Okay, I kind of want to do some... Okay, I just want to see these Witcher contracts. Where is this? If it's like on the way... Okay, so it's... Just wait, we're going like here and it's over there. Okay, so we'll get that probably later. Maybe we should just continue on the main quest for now. And then... Oh my gosh, there's so many secondary. Meet the merchants at the camp. Where is this? Okay, so that's in the opposite direction. Collect all the missing cards in the Skellige deck. 1 out of 19. Obtain a basic Skellige deck. Okay. Meet with the tournament's organizer. It's a Gwent tournament. Go to the place where the auction is held. Alright, so that's all in the opposite direction. So just based off of that, go to Ducal, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's down there. Right, okay, let's just continue on the main quest. Okay, let's see here. So, along the giant lay defeated and the men who had vanquished it could make their introductions, then engage in... Okay, wait, we've already... Just wait. So Geralt decided he needed to see and explore the crime scene while Milton thought it wise and courteous to accompany the Witcher. Geralt failed to find the victim's body on the riverbank. It seemed the Ducal Guard had removed it to cool cellars of the Corvo Bianco estate. Ever the ferreter, however, Geralt did spot something the stolen soldiers had overlooked. Based on an item and with Milton's help, he established the identity of the beast's most recent victim. Yet he failed to divine the species, genus, or family of the creature that had perpetrated the crime. Only an autopsy could help him do that, so Geralt set off to Corvo Bianco alone this time, as duties at court had called Milton to the ducal palace. Okay, yeah, it makes sense to kind of study this body here. I just missed something. Can I use... No, I can't use this sword yet. I picked this sword up, hopefully this isn't a spoiler. When I was doing the last part of the last DLC, I found this sword, but it requires level 39. Viper Venomous Silver Sword. That looks pretty sweet. So, we're almost at level 39, and then I can upgrade my sword.
Long live Duquesa Ana Henrietta.
Okay, let's save the game actually. Save. Okay.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Does it? Can I meditate? I just want to like make sure I have everything. Okay.
Damn it. Killer must still be here. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not a Mekimura, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. In the cellar. Gotta be. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
We'll just like clear all of
Claw
these
wounds
first.
From 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. River Muck carried the body in his cart.
Alright, let's go fight a vampire.
Footprints. Small, bare feet lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
Is this the innkeeper's daughter?
Saw you at the inn.
Oh, am I gonna have to censor it?
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Oh god. Ah, fuck me. Ah! I can't do it fast enough! YouTube's not gonna be happy.
Don't have to fight.
Okay.
You are wrong.
Wow.
I cannot let you leave.
Jesus. Just give me a second. Just hold on. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. What the fuck? Ugh. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Let me switch my bomb too. I think there's one that's good against like that. my Yrden circle, bitch. Yeah, come here, you bitch. I'm into my Yrden circle. Just dodge around until Yrden comes back. Oh, I need to drink another black blood thing. Oh my gosh. Black blood, where are you? Consume. Go over to the Yrden side of the room. We got this. This way. Black blood is running out. Let's just have another one of those. Black blood. Consume. Where is she? Bitch. Yeah, fucking take that. Did I get her? She dead? Oh, that took so long.
All these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
My health is like declining. Just hold on. We need a potion. There's the one that like fixes everything. Is it this one? Poisons heal instead of doing damage. Just wait, there's one that like clears toxicity and cancels out active potion effects. Consume. There we are. Okay. Let's just fucking lock in this save. Save game. Save. Whew. Alright. Alright, what are we looking for here? Examine the body of the beast's victim. There we are. Examine.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Let's examine the chest.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
Okay, let's examine the head.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Alright, examine the severed hand.
Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
Look at the ring.
Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
She throws it in his bag. Okay. I guess let's end the examination.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
I wonder if we're dealing with a bunch of vampires, because this is called Blood and Wine. That sounds very vampire-ish to me. Do you know what? I'll take some stuff, because we're going to have to sell. Let's see if there's anything else I can loot here. Doesn't look like it. Find Palmerin and ask him to take you to the Duchess. Alright. Oh. Alright, let's just meditate for a second. Actually, wait, not yet. Let's use that. Oh, I'm like, something sounds like it's rattling. We don't need any of that. Okay, now let's just meditate and get my stuff back. Oh, I'm so close to level 39. Then I can use that new sword. I'm proud of myself. I haven't needed to turn down the difficulty yet. Not this way? Let's just follow this path, because it looks like it leads up to where I need to go anyway.
Take good care of yourself.
Ooh. Giant belched forth the roar so hot it shook all the bones.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine. What about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always triumphs. No, the stronger wins. Not always, but it's worth being good. Yeah, I like that one. Because saying yes is... You can be a good person. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like this one. Not always, but it's worth being good.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Alright, let's go.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem?
That's kind of cruel.
From Emperor, no less.
Oh, that's so sad. I shouldn't torture it like that.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells against your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this.
Who will face the Shalimar?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go see the Duchess.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
She doesn't look happy with that. Ooh.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Aww. Poor monster.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
We have to help him.
No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Alright. Oh, I have to keep him alive too?
Tell where we are when it hears us.
Knocked him to earth, and down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound.
This way. How the hell do I beat this thing? It's like friggin' hitting my sword on a rock. Let's see, let's take a look at these. Okay, first, let's switch to my ice bomb. And we'll just I wonder if Bearden will work on it.
All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
How the fuck do I beat this thing? Okay, well, he was saying I have to be quiet because it can hear me. So I wonder if there's a potion I have that makes me silent.
Gotta keep it down. Can't really tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, one nightling, the beast heaved its foul earth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. Out, brief flame. And thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then not.
This is ridiculous. I'm literally just gonna go through like all of my bombs.
So the Witcher wooed the Selma, then its foul heart turned. Its razor strikes belly, Selma's cries ring aloud, blood transforms into jelly. Oh, the Duchess!
Holy fuck. This is so hard. Ah! Get out of there, Baron! Get out of there, Baron! Oh, he's dead. Well, that sucks for him, I guess.
He has breathed his last breath. Avenge, ye Witcher! Fight bravely unto...
Oh god. Ah! Hit him, hit him, hit him. Oh, I did it! Holy shit, that took me so long. Nice. Too bad the other guy died.
Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It's fair. We're making a point to these
Monster's
people.
no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikemen, see to the beast.
Are they killing it? I should have just killed it then. I should have just killed it because they're going to keep torturing
Forgive
it.
me.
Oh, he didn't die.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Not
Smile
impressed.
as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
A fight against a Shalma, arranging something like that for sport is a bad idea. Yeah, let's...
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Yeah, about the contract.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
I should have killed it. I feel bad. It's literally suffering. We should have mercy killed it.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Oh.
Yes. I mean, no.
Dandelion gets around.
But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Did he break her heart or something? What the hell?
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
Sorry to have to tell you, Abruxa killed some guardsmen.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. Abruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates
Absolutely.
nothing
That
of
is
the
what
sort.
No, that's what
We
we're
must
insinuating.
listen to him attentively.
Gonna need two things: information and access to a laboratory.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Beast's first victim, what do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Beast's second victim, tell me about him.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
The victims, both older knights.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della Stinci.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Similarities between the victims seem to be more